Welcome to Sabina Park in Kingston, Jamaica. It's a ground of beauty, of great history and terrific atmosphere. It's the first cable and wireless test match, West Indies against England. As far as England's recent history against West Indies is concerned, it's been rather drastic. They haven't won a test match here on this ground since 1954. They haven't won a series against West Indies since 1968. And the last test they actually won against West Indies was in 1974 in Port of Spain, 16 years ago. You may say this is almost a mismatch. Well, let's take a look at the pitch out there. It's one of these traditional West Indies surfaces. It's shiny, plenty of cracks. This one, in fact, has been renewed, and they expect the bounce to be a little lower later on. The side which wins the toss we expect to bat. Well, both captains want that to happen. Viv Richards, in fact, won the toss, and West Indies will bat. As the teams, well, West Indies, they have an unproven middle order. There's Best and Hooper there in the middle, but the four fast men, Patterson, Walsh, Marsh and Bishop. As for England, only Gooch and Lamb have toured the West Indies before, and there are two debutants, Nasser Hussain and Alex Stewart. No spin, by the way, all seam, Fraser, Small, Malcolm and Capel. So now then, let's join day one. Let's join the play in the very first over. That's a beautiful shot. And look how that ball runs. Almost no need to chase. Lovely, easy shot. He just leant onto it. Oops, well, that was close. You may say close to four, but it was certainly close to a top edge nick.
Now, this is a good ball, and he knocks in the bounce, and he gets up short. Greenwich is trying his favourite square cut, but it was the ball that fought before that flustered Greenwich, and it's made him have a dart at that early on.
Three men on the onside. And that's four. One bounce. Well, that's fascinating. Jeff Boycott almost nominated a catch down to third man. That's one bounce, but 20 yards squarer than Angus Fraser was standing.
Great shot, through extra cover. Don't bother running for that one. This outfield's lightning fast. Into the fence it goes. Lovely cover drive. That was a great shot. What confidence. He's gone to 26 now, Greenwich. 14 to Haynes. 42 for no wicket. Good ball. The left too. He kept his gloves down. Now, all of a sudden, the West Indians come alive. They love these bounces.
Well, a typical response to having been hit for four. Again, very straight. That was the virtue of that bouncer. A very good one. The perfume ball, as they call it. Sniff the leather.
And that's the area. Pitched up, no one out there, 4 runs.
You see, there's such a big area out there on the offside, and he's such a raw, inexperienced bowler that I don't think he can afford to bowl without a mid-off. He needs some protection for that off drive. As soon as he pitches the ball up, Haynes has just smacked it through that offside. No problem at all.
Oh, he's fumbled that one, and they're coming back for a second. This is a good throw. This could be out. He's got him. Yes, he's gone. He's out, run out. Beautiful throw in there from the deep. Devon Malcolm fumbled the ball. In came the throw, and boy, over the bails it was. England have struck, and we have a run out.
And this is very naive thinking by the batsman here. In fact, he goes to pull. He's looking aggressive. The ball goes down to Devon Malcolm. Devon Malcolm doesn't pick it up cleanly. You see there he fumbles, and what a throw right over the top of the stumps, and the batsman doesn't make it. What a beautiful throw, and there he is, patently out.
And that's a majestic Caribbean flashing shot, square on the offside and all along the ground.
Brilliant shot here from Richard Richardson, but loose outside the off stump, on the back foot, all the weight on the back foot. That could, in fact, have gone anywhere and didn't go too far from the square cover. And that's just indicative of the way he plays. In fact, England are playing to his strength, which also can be his weakness, funnily enough, because he does flash outside the off stump.
That's off the thick edge, but runs coming, and the ball racing away to the old pavilion there. Robin Smith, nice fielding. 3 runs to Desmond Haynes. The crowd loved that. They loved the chase, the flip back, and the return, and 3 runs to Desmond Haynes.
Tony, that's right. Very athletic, very good fielding by England.
Oh, it's in the air too. He's caught him. He's out. Well bowled, David Capel. What a great prize. Richie Richardson has gone for 10, and Gladstone Small was the man who took the comfortable catch at backward square leg.
And there I was condemning Gooch for not bowling Malcolm. The ball just a little bit quicker, bounced a bit, and off the glove, or certainly not splice-ish towards backward square leg. Very, very good performance by England, and well done, David Capel.
So much of the skill in this was the surprise.
Well, there it was, just a little bit quicker than Richard Richardson expected. Of course, bounced a little bit more and plucked out very nicely, though. Very easy catch, and well done, David Capel. Well done, Graham Gooch.
He's got him, he's out, got behind. Good night, Charlie. Off goes Carlisle Best. He didn't look too happy to me, but David Capel has struck again. He's got 2 wickets. And that was umpire Lloyd Barker getting his hand up there. Have a look at this delivery.
Oh, that's a classic delivery. It's pitched outside off stump, it's swung away, it's made the batsman play, it's bounced a little bit, and he's out.
He's on his way back to the pavilion, so now 3 down they are. The score 92 for 3.
Classic delivery, this. This is the delivery you don't want as an opening batsman. It's outside of stump, it's bounced, and he's nicked it. He's knocked the cover off.
He's got him, he's gone bowled. Great bowling. A lack of concentration there. It really wasn't a very good shot. Straight back to Gladstone Small. He's got him, caught and bowled. England are on fire.
Well, this is pure frustration here, stopping him scoring, and he's trying to hit the ball on the up, and Gladstone Small grabs it. Absolutely delighted he is.
That's the end of Desmond Haynes on his way back to the pavilion. 92 for 4, the West Indies.
This is lack of concentration here. The ball wasn't there to hit, it wasn't full enough, and it's because he hasn't been scoring runs. He's been tied down by good bowling from Gladstone Small, and he's done what he shouldn't do in this situation. He's playing an indiscriminate, silly shot.
And he's banged that away and brought the crowd to life. Typical Viv Richards shot. All muscle and power.
That's right, Tony, just a little bit over-pitched. He lays on the back foot still and crashes it through extra cover. I was just going to say before that ball that Gladstone Small, he slipped a couple down the leg side now after having bowled half a dozen overs, you know, with expert control. He just seems to be tiring. I wonder if it's time now to bring back Fraser from this northern end.
And he's got that away. So Viv Richards, in typical fashion, has suddenly just eased the grip on the England team.
This is quite an unbelievable shot. Outside the off stump, not that short. There he goes. Right foot back and across, pulling it through mid-wicket. And with only 1 man on the leg side, there's acres of space there. But that was not a bad ball. That's just Viv Richards.
Oh, big appeal left. He's got him. He's got OW. Well bowled, Devon Malcolm. What a wicket for England. Viv Richards going for the pull shot. It didn't bounce very much, and Devon Malcolm has struck a mighty blow for England.
That was out. No doubts at all in any country in the world. That is out.
What a wicket for England. 31 balls, 55 minutes. He hit 5 fours, and Viv Richards is out. The crowd has gone quiet. It's 124 for 5. Well played, England. There's a hush in this ground. There's a lull. They can't believe it. Oh, lovely shot. Glorious cover drive. Into the fence it goes. And I should think that Kyle Hooper would be very satisfied with that one.
Well, this is the class that he has. Look at it. It's an elegant, perfectly executed off drive. Copybook, going any textbook with that. Foot to the ball, body forward, left arm high, elbow up, and he's timed it absolutely superbly. And he does have that ability to look absolute class, and then he'll do something quite foolish and get himself out.
Well, we have a resumption of play. What a change in the game. No spinners in sight here as Angus Fraser continues to Kyle Hooper. It's in the air. There's a catch here. He's gone first ball off the tee. David Capel takes the catch. The West Indies have lost their 6th wicket. First ball off the tee. Fraser strikes. And the disconsolate Kyle Hooper on the way back. Jeff Boycott.
Well, wasn't this a dreadful shot? First ball straight after tee, short ball, tries to pull it. He's never looked like trying to pull a ball. All the time he's batted before tee, and he comes out after a rest. And I've been saying to you how many times he does daft, stupid things.
He's bowled him, and that's another wicket. The West Indies have lost their 7th. 2 wickets to Angus Fraser in the first over after tee. Sensation.
Well, that's a wonderful breakthrough for England. Absolutely fabulous breakthrough. See the stumps go clattering down. You don't need the umpire when you bowl the batsman out neck and crop.
So it's 7 for 144. Angus Fraser to another big fast bowler at the opposite end, waiting to face him with a bat. Ian Bishop. He's gone, caught at first slip. Ian Bishop out first ball, and Angus Fraser is on a roll. West Indies 150 for 8.
Oh, good delivery this, just outside off stump, good length. Bishop never really moving his feet to the ball, just pokes at it and nicks it low to Wayne Larkins at first slip. There it is, short stride, pokes at it, nice, comfortable catch for first slip.
Got it into the gap. It's running away down to the boundary at point. It'll go into the fence. Yes, it will. So another 4 to the total. Lovely placement by Dujon on the offside.
Well, as Dujon is such an elegant player. In fact, he's a great player, which typical West Indian shot off the back foot, elegant as ever, through square cover, 4 runs.
He's gone for that. I think it'll just carry down to the boundary. Well, that's brought them alive. Oh, he's bowled him! He's got him! That's it! Good night, Charlie. Courtney Walsh comprehensively bowled there by Angus Fraser, and they are now 9 down.
You see, Tony, the virtue of keeping Courtney Walsh down at the striker's end. Magnificent ball there. Any ball that's straight is a magnificent ball.
Yes, so he's on his way. It's 164 for 9. And the England reserve players all watching. Bowled him! That's it! Well bowled. Angus Fraser bang on target. And that is the end of the West Indian innings. All out for 164. And what figures for Angus Fraser. He'll get a big cheer off this ground. 5 for 28 his figures.
And so that West Indies innings all began so sedately. A 62-run partnership between Greenwich and Haynes, and then collapse beginning with the silly run-out. After that, the highest stand, only 32, Richardson Hooper, 164 all out in 64 overs. It was David Capel who provided the first shock with good wickets after lunch, then Angus Fraser, 5 for 28 off 20 overs. England started confidently. Let's pick it up, 40 for no wicket. Patterson is bowling to Gooch. Oh, has he caught him? If he has caught him, it's a brilliant catch by Dujon. Absolutely sensational catch by Dujon behind the stumps, diving to the left and upwards for the faintest deflection from Graham Gooch. So Graham Gooch has gone.
I can understand why Graham Gooch looks very annoyed at himself, because what a brilliant catch there by Dujon. That is not a nice way to get out. You think you've tickled it for 4. It deserved 4 because it wasn't a good ball, but what a performance there by Dujon.
It's 40 for 1 wicket. Alex Stewart, we know his father sitting in the England dressing room, the manager, and this is Patterson. He's off the mark, first ball. What a relief for him, for everybody. The ball sails away there very calmly for 4 over the boundary rope. And that's the sort of start that many would have given their eye teeth for.
Played that one into the gap. This could be close. The throw comes in. It's the stumps. It's close. Well, I tell you what, that was magnificent fielding by Vivian Richards. Picked it up and he got rid of it in a flash, smashed the stumps down. Umpire Steve Buckner said not out. I tell you what, must have been pretty close. He's got him, beautifully taken. Richie Richardson doesn't drop many. Alex Stewart got hit on the gloves there. That one bounced outside off stump. Not a very good shot. The ball just outside off stump. It did bounce, and Richie Richardson snaffled him.
Great delivery here, knocks it in short, gets up high and just fends it off. Much too static, you've got to move much more quicker and get out of the way.
Lamb and Larkin stayed together till the close of the first day's play, and they added another 20 runs. Let's join the second day's play now with Lamb facing Ian Bishop.
Lovely shot this time. Cracking shot.
Well, he certainly whacked these. He stood back, let the whole bat go through the ball, and my goodness, that raced away from the outfield.
Got that one away beautifully. A lovely pull shot down towards backward square leg there for 4. That brings up the 100 for England.
And this is an incredible shot here. It just shows the pace of the wickets. It's coming right off stump. Larkin's back and across and smacking it over the top of square leg for 4 runs.
One of the most amazing things happened this morning. They tried to cut the grass. Now, there is no grass for me out there, and there was daylight between those blades and the surface itself. But anyhow, they did try. Always hit that beautifully through cover point. Into the fence it goes. That's Lamb's best shot of the day. Magnificent back foot square drive.
Well, this is what I was talking about earlier on. I know it's a bit wide, but Alan Lamb staying leg side there and has all the room in the world to smash it square on the offside for 4.
He's edged it, he's gone, caught, good catch at first slip. It's a no ball. It's a no ball. An edge to first slip. The West Indies were jubilant. Well, my goodness, frustration for them. And you couldn't want more frustration than that. Looking for a breakthrough. They've waited for over an hour for it. When it comes, it's a no ball.
Do you know, almost seen that before, because I imagine Courtney Walsh to be the most dangerous bowler here. This is his home ground. Wayne Larkins lurking on leg stump again, not quite getting across. Beautifully caught.
He's given him leg before, the ball creeping through, and Courtney Walsh has dismissed Wayne Larkins.
Well, this is what they're all worried about, batsmen on both sides. The ball that keeps low and takes the batsman by surprise. That was adjudged to be hitting leg stump. I wouldn't be so sure myself on the replay, but the umpire's in line there, I suppose. I think Wayne Larkins might think himself a little bit unlucky. Tremendous transformation of this Sabina Park crowd.
Well, he's gone for that one, and one bounce into the fence for 4. Well, that brought a smile to Jeff Boycott's face. It's also the end of the over. This is the shot again.
Walsh has knocked it in short, he's gone for it, but he's had to reach for it well outside the offside. The ball's outside the head on the offside. He's had to really go and fetch it. He's actually hit it really, really well.
The only wicket to fall today, that of Wayne Larkins. It's his highest test score, 46, LBW to Walsh.
Oh, that's dropped. She dropped him. Well. Dujon went to the right. Hooper turned into the left, and they downed it.
Well, wasn't this a fine delivery from Dish Bishop? Look, he pitches, leaves him. What a dreadful mess he made of that, Jeffrey Dujon. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Great delivery from Bishop. Pitched and left Alan Lamb, turned him round, chest on, and he could have caught that in a bucket, I think.
Cracking shot. Beautiful shot. No justice at all for Ian Bishop. It's the end of the over. It's 140 for 3.
Ah, there you are. That's one of the many sorts of refreshment available on this ground.
Beautiful shot through extra cover. The ball whistling away to the boundary. Into the fence she goes. Lovely shot, Alan Lamb. He moves on to 57, and England take the lead. Well, that's an interesting bit of headgear. The old cardboard box. A lot of umbrellas up there, not because it's going to rain, because they're trying to keep themselves nice and cool in the shade. Well played, beautifully into the gap. Viv Richards chasing it. He's going to really have to move to get there. He won't. So again, lovely timing. That's Alan Lamb's 9th 4.
Yes, and timing here, the operative word. He just leans into the stroke and eases it through extra cover, giving Viv Richards a long chase to the boundary.
He's having a cup of tea. It's well fielded. Oh, lovely fielding. Carlisle Best. A magnificent pickup to his left hand there, and then whipped it back all in one movement.
He's got it away. That'll go all the way. The outfield here very fast at Sabina Park. 4 runs. So a boundary to Robin Smith to carry him to 25, and England up to 190 for 3.
In the air and just wide of first slip. He should have had a second man in there. In test match cricket, you have got to give yourself an opportunity to take wickets.
It's amazed us all day that Viv Richards has taken out that second slip just wide of the man there at first. what he has to do, he really has to get wickets, whatever the theories are in the field. Just see that. Whatever the theories are, Viv Richards has to get 7 more wickets.
A big appeal there for LBW, but I think he got himself quite a long way forward. And that's a bit of an optimistic ask, really. A smile on the face there of umpire Lloyd Barker.
Yes, Viv can hurry through, and that just drifts in outside the line of the off stump, in fact, that with that front pad. Oh, well fielded. Brilliant stuff. That's Richards himself. Cover.
And that is Viv Richards, one of the most athletic men in world cricket. In fact, a very well-timed stroke here to extra cover by Alan Lamb. Viv swoops on it in one motion. He's in there a little bit straighter, and Robin Smith would have been really struggling. Brilliant cricket by Viv Richards.
Oh, well, there we are. That's marvellous. They start them young here at the cricket, not always paying attention. He's going to wait until this partnership's over, then he's going to come to life again in a big way. Nasty bounce there, just hopped over Richards' hand, and they've one more, and that's a half-century for Robin Smith. Raises the bat to the dressing room. How well he's played, a gutsy innings. His 5th half-century in Test matches. Tremendous shot, wonderful performance. A century to Alan Lamb. Well played, the vice-captain. It couldn't have come in a more spectacular way. A beautiful pull shot, hammered down and crashing away towards the old pavilion. Alan Lamb has got 100. Oh, careful, careful, careful. Time to concentrate. It is mentioned earlier on today that he does get 100 and gets himself out very quickly afterwards. We have some sensational news, really, on the scoreboard. It'll not please Alan Lamb too much, because it turns out that his actual total, according to the scorers, is just 99, so he's still one away from that century.
199 on the board. This is Bishop. He's hooked it in the air, down to the boundary for 4, and that is his 100 for sure. Alan Lamb throws his hands up in the air, and it really has been a tremendous fighting innings. Acknowledging the applause around the ground. Out, got him, caught second slip, magnificently caught by Best. He is a magnificent catcher. That was a quick ball, a magnificent delivery, just outside off stump. It went flying away, and I tell you what, there are not many better in the world than Carlisle Best when it comes to taking slip catches. So the end of a tremendous innings, out for 57, and now it's going to be Nasser Hussain striding to the middle for his first Test match, and the score here, 288 for 4. And a great catch from Carlisle Best. The ball went flying off the outside edge, and didn't he make it look easy? He'd caught it, went running around to his right. He is, if not the best, one of the best in the slip cordon in the world.
Now Hussain will have his first delivery. And welcome to Test cricket, Nasser Hussain.
And a tremendous start for Nasser Hussain, really. That's his baptism of fire in Test cricket. He's known to be a stroke maker. They got a man back for the hook. He's not hooking that one, though. I think he's a few heart palpitations there, but in fact he played it quite well. He went up and then down. He'll be relieved to have got that one, I think, first off. Get it over and done with.
Well, he's really clobbered that away. That's 4 runs. He hit that like lightning. It went to the boundary. Clobbered that outside the off stump, and it travelled into the advertising board, almost shattered it down at third man, and that's his third boundary.
Well, this is the arrogance of youth, and it's great to see. Great shot. In fact, the ball doesn't get up that much. He middles it and it crashes it just behind square for 4.
He's beaten the fieldsman, and that too will run to the boundary. It's a very fast outfield, this. Lovely timing, that, from Alan Lamb. They really have bowled a lot of deliveries in this innings on leg stump, and a lot of runs have been scored in that area.
Well, he shouldn't be bowling down leg side, Courtney Walsh. The ball's already spearing in from his arm, so it makes it even easier to just turn the wrist, roll them, use the face of the bat. The pace of the ball will do the rest and take it to the boundary.
Oh, he's beaten him, he's gone out, caught behind. The outside edge again. That is a good delivery, just a little bit quicker than Hussain expected. And Ian Bishop has struck yet again. Hit the outside edge, it went flying to Dujon. He's dropped one, but he made no mistake with this one. So that's the story. 46 to Larkins, he was out today. Lamb is still out there. Smith was out for 57, and Hussain now out for 13. And out to the centre goes David Capel to join Alan Lamb. In the air, he's gone again. He's got him out. Good night. On your way, Alan Lamb. That was a lazy shot. He hung his bat at the ball, and the West Indies are on fire in the slips cordon. That went flying away, and I tell you what, Walsh has bowled so well. He really does deserve a wicket, and he's got it. He's got the big one. So he's on his way. A great innings. They're giving him a standing ovation. It's 315 for 6.
He's gone, caught by Richardson, clipped off the legs. A rather careless shot by Capel. He goes, and England are 325 for 7. Another wicket for Courtney Walsh.
Well, that really was, as you say, Tony, a careless shot. It's rather unfortunate for David Capel. Must have fancied it. It was well up on leg stump, the sort of ball you do like to whip through mid-wicket, but I'm afraid it was an easy catch. It was in the air a long time, and the fieldsman absolutely on line and in the right place.
He's hit that well. Short-armed jab to that short ball, and down through square leg it goes for 4. So Jack Russell moves on to 12. 338 now for 7.
Well, that was a lovely shot. Whacked in short, not too quick, and you see, just turned the wrist, kept the ball down.
Oh, big appeal there for LBW. He's given him, he's gone, it's LBW. I thought he may have nicked it for a second, but he was on the back foot, and Small has been trapped. LBW to Marshall. That looked pretty adjacent to me if there was no bat involved.
I agree 100%, Tony. If he didn't nick it, he was right back on his stumps, and it looked plumb LBW. Here we go. Ball keeps quite low, back on his stumps, and that's right in front. Middle of the shin, knocking him all over.
Yes, no doubt about that. You could see, too, that the bat was a little bit away from the pad there, and although he glances down at his bat, I think the noise may have been made through the bat clipping the outside of his pad. It nipped back. It was a good delivery, and that was the end of Gladstone Small.
There were just 3 runs added by the close when England were 342 for 8. That's 158 runs ahead of West Indies. The pitch by this time showed signs of wear. Typically West Indian mosaic with the odd piece coming out, but that doesn't make a bad pitch. The odd ball may bounce unpredictably from now on. Well, as we join play, Russell has moved on to 14, and he's facing Courtney Walsh. Good shot. Good forthright drive, and there'll be no need to chase that. Very straight through mid-off, and it's a lovely shot.
Well, it's a nice shot here. Sort of long half volley, not really pitched up that well. The batsman stroked it with a full face of the bat. He's gone through the line of the ball. Textbook, just a nice, short, firm jab at the ball.
It's in the air, he's going to be out. Yes, he's gone. Straight to mid-wicket. Patrick Patterson makes the catch, and Russell is on his way. That was a short pitch delivery. He went for the pull shot, which he's played quite well on occasions. It hit the splice of the bat and went high in the air, straight to Patrick Patterson. So Walsh is struck.
Well, he'll be very annoyed at himself for this. He had been just leaving those balls, letting them pass harmlessly outside the off stump. A very easy catch.
Well, let's have a look how Malcolm handles this. Not very well. I think he's gone. He's out. LBW first ball. No doubt about that. 2 balls, 2 wickets to Courtney Walsh. That one nipped back just a little bit. He was never anywhere near it, and absolutely no doubt about it. Umpire Steve Buckner raising his finger. He was plumb.
Here we are watching this just outside the off stump, and of course it nips back, keeps very low, hits him on the back pad, and it's overs, good overs.
That really was a precious late stand between Russell and Fraser. Only 25 runs, 22 this morning, but enough to increase the England lead to 200. And it completed a good day's work by the batsmen and the bowlers. The West Indies bowling, some of it good and aggressive, some disappointing, I thought, on a slow pitch. Bishop, 3 for 72. Walsh, 5 for 68, made him the 10th highest wicket-taker in West Indies Test history. So England have a great chance. The uneven bounce may be to their distinct advantage.
Oh, big appeal there for LBW. That must have been very close. Well, it may just have got outside the pad, may just have got outside the off stump, or it may have been going down the leg side.
But that did look very close, very straight to me, and he's not that far forward. I must say, I think England were extremely unlucky there. Look, you see, he's only half a pace forward, doesn't hit him high, it's below the roll. England, you're very unlucky. Gladstone Small, bad luck.
That's a good shot. That's 4. Well, there's nothing more frustrating in the world for any bowler than being turned down on what was obviously a very, very close one and then being smashed for 4. He's got that one away too. It'll go for 4 as well. So slightly offline. Most good batsmen love it on leg stump, and this is no exception.
Well, this is bread and butter ball for a good player. You just ball it onto his legs, you took it away, you don't have to hit it very hard. Just let the ball come onto you, roll the wrists a little bit, use the pace of the ball, and, well, it's 4 runs from the moment he got it in the middle of the bat.
Boys bowling! Down goes the leg stump. Devon Malcolm has struck with a magnificent Yorker. Desmond Haynes out comprehensively bowled, and England have struck. They have broken this great opening batting partnership. This is how it happened.
Well, I think this is a Yorker, almost nearly a full toss, and he's really played across the line as Desmond Haynes. Instead of playing it straight here, he's gone across the line.
The West Indies can't believe it. The fact of the matter is that great opening partnership has been broken.
It goes right across to mid-wicket. There, he's turning it to square leg where the umpire is. And the rule of thumb is if the ball is straight, play it to the onside, to it straightish mid-on, not across the line of the ball.
He's in the air, he's dropped him! Oh! That was a straightforward edge to slip. They are very close there, worried about the one that doesn't carry. But Larkins there really didn't look as if he was going to catch this at any stage.
Well, that's a fine delivery to get early on by Gladstone Small. He should have caught that. A slip fielder should have got both hands to it, even if he dropped it. He's drawn the batsman wide with a little bit of out drift. Great ball to bowl to the incoming batsman. Look at this. Just outside that off stump, he's looking to play, and it's just leaving him a fraction. Fine delivery to get early on to a new batsman.
That's a good shot. Lovely straight bat and a punchy shot from Gordon Greenidge. 4 more to him. 57 for 1-9.
He's hit that way down there towards square leg. A lovely shot. Now, if that had kept low, the question is, would he have been out LBW? I don't think the England bowlers will mind him playing this sort of shot. Had he stayed down, he might have been out.
You're dead right, Tony. In fact, that was very straight. Had it kept a bit lower, it might have been all over, but Richard Richardson, magnificent eye, picked it up and it's 4 runs. Beautiful eye, swing it over square leg for 4.
Oh, he's hit that one beautifully. Into the fence it goes. 4 runs to Richie Richardson. They love it.
Well, we know this is his strength. It's a beautiful shot, but we saw what happened last time. It almost carried. Let's have a look at this one. It's perhaps executed that little bit better. He hits it down.
Oh, that's got to be out. Yes, he's gone. LBW. We predicted that at some stage Richie Richardson would lose his concentration and go for the pull shot. He's done it. The ball has stayed down, and Angus Fraser thoroughly deserves this wicket.
And this is fantastic captaincy by Graham Gooch, and great bowling here by Fraser. He's kept the man tied down. Now that's a straight one, a little bit short. It stays down. Bowler hitting right across the ball. Is now 69 for 2.
Have a look at that LBW from a slightly different angle. See whether it was going over the top here. This could be the only doubt. That hit him on the roll, and have a look at the fieldsman in the air there. Boy, were they happy. And the score is now 69 for 2. So it's Fraser again. Best to face his first ball. In the air, and oh, just over Gully, or where Gully would have been. That hit the glove and really did rear up. Well, that'll get his attention. And it may also get him a gully.
And also, it might put the wind up the West Indian batsman in the dressing room. This actually bounces. It looks as if it hits the shoulder of the bat to me and goes over Gully. Very unlucky, Angus Fraser. Where does this bounce come from?
Lovely shot by Best, 4 runs. He's a very popular cricketer here in Jamaica. One who's full of life, always in the game. And that's a good shot by Best for 4.
This is allowing his natural talent to flow. A half volley, pitched up there. He's got his foot across to the ball. Head right down over. Look how the head is over the ball. Keeps it down as he hits through the line. That's good for any youngster watching. He gets that head down and really keeps it down. Look, over the top of the ball. That's good textbook, copybook, cover driving.
He's out, caught at cover. Greenwich hitting the ball straight to Hussain. Malcolm has come back and made the breakthrough with another illustrious wicket. And the West Indies are 87 for 3.
Well, this is a half volley, it's pitched up. Greenwich leaning back, trying to hit it too hard, spears it in the air to the cover point. He throws it up in jubilation.
Well, Sabina Park just about stunned at the moment, with the West Indies at 87 for 3.
But it was his own fault, Greenwich. Can't complain about the pitch or the ball. Look, he's laid back here, he sticks the foot, he's laid back trying to crash it to the boundary.
And that's a lovely shot by Best down the ground. So 4 runs, pounded back past the bowler. Beautifully played by Best, and that will raise the confidence of Carlisle Best as he moves on now to 16. So the score up to 95 for 3.
Well, he's still smiling. They keep telling me that we may win this battle, but we haven't won the war yet. In the air, and he's got him all. Lucky old England. That one is deflected out of the hands of Gooch and into the hands of Larkins. That nearly went down as well.
Well, I couldn't believe Graham Gooch was there like a statue. I thought he would never respond to the catch at all. But Larkins was wide awake. And just look what's happened.
Yes, there it goes. And Gooch really muffed that one. Larkins, luckily, was awake to it, and he latched onto it. Well, it's a game of juggle it in the slips. He's ready for it. He went a little late and didn't look like catching it. And I tell you what, Larkins nearly dropped it as well. However, all is well that ends well, and Hooper is on his way back.
That's a good shot. Crashed it away. It appeared to hit that ball into the ground, but there's a tremendous wristy force about it, and that's 4 runs to Carlisle Best.
Yes, that was a good shot by Carlisle Best. I don't know why Graham Gooch has got that man so square there at third man. Inevitably, the ball goes a little bit fine, and it's 4 runs.
Oh, what a shot. Oh. Forget the bounce. Forget the high bounce, the low bounce. The only bounce that mattered there was the bounce of the ball back off the white wall over the boundary.
This is a great shot onto the front foot, slashing square, just behind square point, and that's 4 runs all the way.
Through the covers for 4. Flashing Viv Richards' shot has brought the crowd to life.
And that was pure Viv Richards. Outside the off stump, swaying onto the front foot, then rocking back and crashing it square. Here we see it from side on. Bang, just behind square, and absolutely no chance for the fielder at point there.
It's a fine shot by Richards, beautifully played. That'll be 4 more. Magnificent shot from Richards.
And that, I think, is the hallmark of Richards. This is the shot we know so well. It has got him out in the past in England where the ball moves around a little bit. The front foot goes down outside off stump and he clips it through mid-wicket. Here where the ball isn't doing too much, it really is safe as houses, and that's 4 runs.
We have a bowling change here. Devon Malcolm getting his first opportunity to bowl from the northern end. He's bowled all his overs from down the George Headley stand-in. And straight away a straight drive from Best, and that'll go down to the boundary. This is a fast outfield. Into the fence it goes. Lovely straight drive.
Yes, well, he's bowling with the wind here for the first time, Devon Malcolm. It may have just pushed him to over-pitch it there with it coming downhill with the wind. He's just got it right up in the slot for Carlisle Best to clatter it with a great straight drive. Nice shot there for the youngster.
Put on 76 for the 5th wicket, these two, and the West Indies are now only 12 runs behind. Oh, he smashed that into the gap. Into the fence it goes. Richards to 37.
Yes, this was a bit too wide as well as being short. Gave Viv Richards a lot of room and he's cracked that. That's a lovely shot. Right up high on his toes. You want to watch him get up there on that right foot. Up there on the toes.
Bowled him! He's got him! A magnificent Yorker. The king of the West Indies is on his way back to the pavilion. Bowled by Devon Malcolm. Well, he broke the Greenwich-Haynes partnership by rolling Haynes over. And what has he done? He's come up with a little jaffa to get rid of the captain of the West Indies.
Well, this is well pitched up again, right up there. Pacey is hit right across the ball. And he's played across the line, too square, as he often does through mid-wicket, instead of hitting it through mid-on.
Beautiful drive, very elegant. Don't worry about chasing that. So the West Indies are now in the black. They've taken the lead. England are going to have to bat again. The only question that remains is how many are they going to have to get.
Well, it's a good shot there from Geoffrey Dujon. Nice half volley, pitched up, foot forward, through the line.
He's got him out at second slip. Best edges to Gooch at second slip. And a fine fighting innings by Carlisle Best ends with a second slip catch to Graham Gooch of Gladstone Small, and the West Indies are 222 for 6.
Well, that again was superb cricket by England, because they simply haven't deviated from their policy of just bowling it off stump or outside. And forward comes Carlisle Best, and that's a super catch by Graham Gooch.
He's bowled him. Malcolm's 4th wicket, and the West Indies have lost another wicket at this dreaded figure of 222. They're now 222 for 7, and Malcolm gets his 4th wicket.
Well, that is staggering. It's just a hanging bat shot by Geoffrey Dujon, and over went the stumps. Might just have got an inside edge. We'll take another look at this one now, because he's not actually getting across in line there. The bat is well away from the body, inside edge, back onto the stumps, and the 7th wicket goes down.
In the air, he's got him, he's out, caught by Larkins, no trouble. The Englishmen are beginning to get their act together as well in the slip cordon. That one went flying away, low off the bat, straight to first slip, and Larkins made the catch. So that's the end of Bishop. Caught at first slip.
And that tempestuous day ended with West Indies 29 runs ahead with 2 wickets standing. Marvellous performances there by the seam attack again, the steadiness of Fraser and Small, and the important strike power, and very important wickets indeed by Devon Malcolm in only his 2nd Test match. But then frustration. Torrential rain on the rest day, followed by a long mopping up process which was unsuccessful on the 4th day of the match, and everyone in the England camp was biting nails, hoping for sunshine and clear skies on the 5th day. That's exactly how it was. It was good news all round, and play began on time. So Gladstone Small to Courtney Walsh.
He's bowled him! Courtney couldn't resist it. Instructed to block. He had a wahoo. Well, he's there for his great bowling, but he knocked the off pole out of the ground. Fine bowling by Gladstone Small, and the English crowd here are delirious, I should say British, and this is how it happened.
And a very good ball again. Right down the channel, as Mickey Stewart says, Yahoo from Courtney Walsh, and it's overs, good overs.
2:37 for 9. And their heroes, I'm afraid, have let them down. No doubt about that. Oh, it's a run out. It's bound to be out. It's run out. Marshall wanted one. Patterson didn't understand what he was saying, and that is the end of the West Indies innings. West Indies bowled out for 240, and England will need 41 runs now to win this first Cable and Wireless Test match. Well, there we are. That's how the West Indies do it. Yes. How they deserve their applause. So it took England just 18 minutes. That's 3 overs and 2 balls to take the 2 remaining wickets, and the West Indies out, disappointingly for them, for 240. Very steady bowling by all the seamers, but the wickets taken mainly by Gladstone Small and Devon Malcolm, 4 apiece. So England set off now, 41 runs to win this Test match.
Larkins at the moment on 3. He's got that way, that'll be 4. He loves them in that area, and Patrick Patterson has delivered him a lovely little half volley on leg stump, and he played it perfectly.
Well, nice bread and butter ball here for any opening batsman. Pitch it up on your legs, took it away, a little roll of the wrists. Just use the timing and pace of the ball, and that's the area Wayne Larkins loves them.
Oh, he smashed that in the air, way over the top. 2 bounces into the fence, and how's that for confidence?
He's slightly unorthodox in some of his attacking shots. Defensively he plays well, but when it's up there, he does hit the ball very crisply and cleanly in areas that most opening batsmen do not play their shots. This time he's put his foot out to the ball, let the bat go through the shot. That's the main thing, why he makes good contact with a lot of his shots. He makes the bat go right through, like a golfer, hit through the ball, don't stop at the shot, go right through, taking the bat above his head, and it's cleared mid-off with about 15 yards.
He's got it through, he's timed it well. That'll go all the way to the boundary for 4.
That's a very good shot by Graham Gooch. Slightly wide of the off stump, shortish ball. He just leans into it, opens the face slightly, and guides it past backward cover.
It's in the air, it's caught, brilliantly caught. What a wonderful catch that was. Graham Gooch turning the ball off his hip, straight off the middle of the bat, and a beautiful diving catch by Gordon Greenidge. A backward short leg, some dozen yards from the bat, so the first wicket falls, it's 35 for 1.
Bit sad this, a bit unlucky. He's hit it off the middle of the bat, but he's turned it right into the path of Gordon Greenidge on his left, and he's dived and taken it both hands. Right off the middle of the bat. He's done that often enough and taken 4 runs. And now Greenidge has caught it very nicely and neatly.
Whacked it straight over the top. Thank you very much. It's running slowly across that very wet patch. It limps over the boundary, but that's good enough. 4 runs. England need 1 to win. No, wait, no, he says. Yes, he's misfielded, and England have won. Fantastic. Great for the spectators. Astonishing for England, astonishing for the West Indies too. They cannot believe it. They haven't lost a match on this ground for 35 years. England haven't won here for 36 years. And England have not beaten the West Indies, indeed, for 16 years. It's all too much. Wayne Larkins remains unbeaten. Tremendous innings, 29 not out. 41 for the loss of the skipper, Graham Gooch. But every day of this Test match has been England's day, and they are very worthy winners indeed.
I've waited a long time for this. Played 10 years against the West Indies. Never really been in a winning position in any real form in any match, and it's just tremendous to get 1 in the bag.
I don't want to really take anything away from the English victory. It's well played, you know. Hip hip hooray! We'll be back.